My name is James Williams Jr. Welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. This is the last video that I'm going to make for you. I just did a video about prejudice and racism and my guilty pleasures of watching girl fights, bum fights, and I just started watching this racial stuff, which really pisses me off. So I'm doing this mirror image thing. So, right hand, left hand. Okay. There are lots of things in this world that we don't seem to measure up at. Some of us chalk this off as, passive aggressive behavior. Some of us chalk this off as we just don't give a damn. So here's the thing. The more people that don't give a damn, the more problems we have. So maybe if we started giving a damn, we may have less problems. Maybe if we helped our fellow man instead of trying to hinder them from helping themselves. You know, the old teach a man to fish and he'll never have to ask you for help for the rest of his life because he'll be able to feed himself and his family, as to go catch the fish and give it to him. Because, okay, let's face it, most of us are fucking lazy. And if you have some jackass that's going to do it for you, why should you do it? Because they're going to do it for you. I'm sure that didn't make sense to you young people, so let me break it down for you. The proverb is simple. If I teach you how to catch a fish, you will reel it in until you find something that you can eat. If I go out and catch the fish and bring you the food, I'm not feeding my family, I'm feeding yours and mine, because your lazy ass won't go out, get in a boat, or go to the river's edge, depending on if you can swim or not, and cast your line, reel it in. Too small, keep it anyway, because you're hungry. Even a small meal is better than no meal. Okay, remember that. I've been hungry before. So a small meal beats no meal at all. The whole point is, we as people, as humans, have to work together. Or we're doomed. Simple as that. We are doomed. Now, a lot of you are thinking, this comic book superhero freak is telling us about us being doomed. This soldier who didn't succeed, who had to get a new hip, this soldier who's not a good soldier as the rest of us, who doesn't really care about anything unless it's directly dealing with the army and trying to make life better for other people and soldiers and stuff. Well, some of that may be true, and it's really all a matter of perspective. But the thing is, the one truth, that we are going to destroy ourselves if we don't take the stick out of our ass, also with our heads, and start to listen, love, and respect each other. Because that's where it all starts. You must love your fellow man. You must respect your fellow man. And you must find a way to get along so that we all can thrive instead of starve. So you're thinking that I'm crazy. If you're watching this, you might be crazy, or you might just like me. And if you just like me, thank you. If you don't just like me, you're just tuning in, well, hey, I keep this thing 100% real when I put up a video. I've made videos that have probably not pleased people. I have made videos that probably have pissed people off. And to you people that I have pleased, thank you. To you people that I have pissed off, thank you. I'm sure you probably thought I was going to cuss you out. And the thought crossed my mind. But that won't give you the opinion of me that I would prefer you to have. Because see, the one thing that is true, the one thing that I know for sure, as a failed actor, that's me. As a failed soldier, that's me. As a failed human being in life in general, which it seems like that's going to be my destiny until the end of time, that's me. Without my fans, I am nothing. I don't work. I don't get to have great creations. And this is the part that all of you need to understand, especially people that's in the entertainment business, because I'm hungry. I'm not trying to knock you out the business. I just want you to step aside and let me ride that wave too. Not on your coattails, on my own coattails. So let me explain this to you people. that are breaking into the business. Basically, it's all about luck and preparation and people not honoring their word, or companies coming and making movies and only looking for certain looks and ethnicities for extras. See, these are the things that have held me back. These are the things that I can't ever overcome. I can't change my race. I can't change my skin color. I don't have enough money or makeup to make that happen. All right? There are no opportunities for people like me. There are opportunities that come and go, but they don't have an opportunity for a guy who looks like he could be half Chinese and half black. There are not enough writers in America who want to take a chance on a guy with a story where he can walk in both worlds of Native Americanness and blackness, or Chineseness and blackness. See, I have to make my own movies. And I don't have a lot of money, or I don't have enough people to make a crew that I can successfully make the movies that I have written down and are ready to go. However, there was a studio that came here with the promise of Hollywood East, which became a Hollywood flop because there are no opportunities. There's no cattle calls to the studio. There's no way in hell that they're going to make movies that don't have to do with movies. So here's my thing. I don't know what world I'm in at this moment, because in the real world, if I had what I need and I'm in the business of making movies, the genre really shouldn't count. If I want to make kung fu movies, it should not be a problem. I want to make scary movies, science fiction movies, superhero movies. If I wanted to make those, I'm in the business of making movies. So what in the hell does the genre need to matter? I'm not making porn. I'm making kung fu movies, or making scary movies, or movies of Native American legends, or Chinese legends. Legends that I know because I've been taught them, because some of my fighting styles are based in Chinese legends and folklore. But yet, some studios in Virginia don't want to make kung fu movies. So way back in my 20s, when I was young and healthy, this could have happened if certain studios would have just honored their fucking word and was in the business of making movies. So I've made some independent films. Okay, I've made some independent films. They have not been great. I'll be the first to tell you. If there's an award for worst producer, actor, star, I got that shit down packed. But there's a reason for that. No opportunity. No one wants to take a chance on making a movie that everyone can relate to, and no one, more importantly, wants to write a story because they are afraid that it's going to be racially biased and offensive. Well, here's the real world. Alright? In the real world, we have people like me who do exist. There's not just The Rock, who's 6 foot whatever, who's Samoan and black, and basically his daddy was Canadian, so he has like quadruple citizenship, because his mom was a Samoan and she was of royalty, so he has Samoan royalty and stuff, which is cool. His dad was black and Canadian, so he has the flavor of the Black brothers and the coolness of Canadians. If you haven't been to Canada, don't try to sleep on Canadians, because Canadians are cool. I've never been called a nigger anytime I've ever been to Canada. Of course, they also don't know what the hell I am, so they may think that I'm from the First Nations people, which works for me because I am part Native American. But I don't think the First Nations are Cherokee, so that kills that. But, there are not enough writers who want to take a chance and write a story of a man who's half Native American and half black, or half Chinese, Native American, and black. No one wants to do that. But I've done that. I've written scripts and I've attempted to make films. The problem is I can't get actors because I can't pay them, and I can't get people to show up to be in the film when they give me their word that they will, and on film day. So first, in closing, I'm going to do this by the book as much as possible. I want to thank everyone who's ever been in a James Williams Jr. film for Kung Fu Havoc Productions or J Havoc Productions. I want to thank you guys for everybody who was in Fallen Dragons, because that's coming. I don't know where my Dragon's Breath is, so if I find that, that's coming. Because those are like my first two movies. So Mr. Lee, thank you for at least giving me the shot to play the old wise master. Yeah, I really appreciate that. And Mr. Lee does have a real job, and his wife's a teacher at one of the prestigious colleges here in Virginia. I'm not going to go into detail just because he might not want me to do this. But thank you, Sifu. Even though you're not my martial arts Sifu, same concept. Or sensei. Anyway, I want to thank N and V Bowie for being the only two women brave enough to trust me in my first film. I want to thank all the ladies from Dragon's Breath. I can't remember your name, but you have a dance studio. I think it's Edna or Edith. I want to thank you because she's also on like public TV. I don't know how the hell they do that. I need to get in touch with her. I want to thank all the young ladies that was in Dragon's Breath. I'm sorry I can't remember your names. I'm really bad with names. The only reason I remember N and V Bowie is because they were Asian and their names were harder to remember at first. And then I got to talking with them. It was easy to remember, hard as hell to spell. Okay? Anyway, thank you, Bowie girls. Philip, Eric, and the guy that played my brother. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. I want to thank all you guys for giving me the opportunity to attempt to have an acting career that did not take off. Alright? I want to thank you guys. You guys have no idea how much it meant to me that I tried and I failed. I didn't just fail you guys, I failed me, and I apologize for failing you. Alright? I want to thank you guys because, you did the one thing that no one else would ever do. You sat there, you listened to me, you helped me make what I thought was going to be great films. And unfortunately, it didn't pan out in my favor. And whatever you're doing in life now, I want to thank you guys very much. And those films are going to be put up anyway. It already signed on documents that, once it was made, they're mine, so I'm going to put them up. I'm putting up everything I have because I don't know if I'm ever going to actually break into this business. I'm about to quit trying to break into this business because I'm done failing. I'm done trying to get studios' attentions that are right here in America, in Virginia specifically, that don't want to make movies. They just want to make what they want to make, but they don't want to make real, honest-to-God movies. I have over 175 scripts, and I've only made 4 movies and a webisode series. So, in closing, this is my second semi-retirement video. If you've already been watching, my other stuff's already up. And let me apologize for that clusterfuck. I'm only apologizing because my original stuff is sitting somewhere in Alabama. And so I do apologize for that. It probably would have worked out a whole lot better if I could have had more people. But to my crew of Guardians of the Earth, thank you. Chris, Rodney, Courtney, Tay, Josh, the guy that played the news reporter because I can't remember your name. I think I didn't leave anybody else out, but if I did, they should be in the credits. So let me also thank people who given me opportunities and then snatched them away from me. So in case you guys don't know, I had the opportunity to make this film with these 2 cats from the university. They apparently had fallen out, and the movie got scrapped. I don't remember the name of the movie because I wasn't going to be the star. I was just like the co-star, motivator, kick-ass bodyguard type thing when I actually could do the West Coast pop without the Huna Karada part, but like the spinning around the ropes thing. Yeah, I could do that. I'm a small guy. I'm only 5'3". So anyway, I want to thank those guys because they actually were the one movie that I didn't have to do anything outside of show up and act. I want to thank those guys because they opened up a door for me and I took it, but then they had a falling out and screwed it all up, which is cool. I don't blame them for any of that, But in all honesty, when you see the the fallen dragons, you're gonna notice some stuff. I'm gonna make a second part to this. Thank you.